What's up, everybody? Justin here, back with a new show topic, a new series of shows, a new playlist. This is the Wednesday Night Wars. This is my first episode. I'm not going to do these every single Wednesday. Maybe once a month or before AEW pay-per-views, after AEW pay-per-views, and before takeovers and after takeovers. I'll do it. Wednesday Night Wars, AEW, NXT. Who won for January 8th, 2020? That sounds stupid. 2020. I'll just say 2020. I think 2020 is the right thing to say, not 2020. Anyways, Wednesday Night Wars. I'm going to give my opinion on who won the night last night. First, I want to say I watched NXT live. And I'm going to just tell you, I probably will every single Wednesday. Not just because my name here on YouTube and Twitter is WWE NXT Guy. That's not why. I enjoy NXT more. I think they're the better wrestling show. I think I'm more entertained by them. I think they got the better talent, the better matches. I just like it more. It's not a put down to AEW. I just wanted to say that. And also, I don't know why. Maybe it's because I've watched NXT for years on the network before they were live on USA. I feel loyal to NXT. I really do. I feel loyal to the NXT brand. But after I watch NXT like I did last night, I watch AEW. I tape AEW, so I see it and I watch it. Some parts or some matches I think are boring, or some talents I don't care for. Some wrestlers I'm not fans of. I fast forward through some of their matches. The only guys I don't care, well, there's a few. I don't care for Marco Stunt. The guy's just too small, in my opinion. He's not believable as a wrestler. That's like, I don't know, that's like looking at a little person. I know he's not 3 foot tall, but the guy's like 5'1". Marco Stunt is like looking at my cat in the wrestling ring. It's not believable to me. Good for him. He's living his dream. I'm not a fan of Marco Stunt as a wrestler. As a person, I got nothing against the guy. I also am not a fan of the Dark Order, the gimmick, the leader of the Dark Order, whatever the hell is it. I think his name is Uno, or I'm not a fan of that guy. I don't think he has much talent. The guy's not a bad worker, but I'm not a fan of the gimmick. Also, Orange Cassidy, I'm not a fan of. As a wrestler, the guy's a joke. His gimmick is a fucking joke, in my opinion. I'm sure he can wrestle, but I don't like his gimmick. So let's get the bad out of the way. I've said some of the bad, who I don't like in AEW. It's only really 3 people. And I don't like Brandy Rhodes' group. Her faction. What the hell is it called? I think I wrote it down. It's called Maybe I didn't write it down. I don't know. So why can't I think of it? So I was just talking about it earlier on Twitter. Nightmare. No, that can't be it. It's not called Nightmare. Nightmare something. I don't remember. Who cares? Anyways, if you watch AEW, and I did watch it, but I forget the name of Brandy Rhodes' faction. I'm not a fan of it, really. It's pretty dumb. Not a good idea. So, let's get to, again, giving my opinion. Who won between NXT and AEW for January 8th, 2019? I thought this was a good show idea for me to do. I watched both NXT last night and a lot of AEW before I went to bed. So, I know what the final 5 minutes I didn't watch because I had to go to bed. But I know what happened because I actually watched it live. I saw what Jon Moxley did to Jericho in the inner circle. So here's some of the good. I'm not going to bash the talent in AEW. I said who I'm not a fan of, Marco Stunt, the Dark Order, and Orange Cassidy, I'm not a fan of. And I'm not a fan of Brandy Rhodes' faction. I think it's a bad idea by whoever came up with it. That's bad creative. I think Brandy might have came up with it herself. Because I can't imagine Cody would or Tony Khan would. I think she came up with it. Good for her for trying, but it's a fail. That's stupid, cutting people's hair. It's stupid. So, what was I going to say next? I can't remember. So, what the... Oh yeah, I want to say about AEW before I start and say what I liked about AEW Dynamite from January 8th. I want to say I think they don't have enough talent on their roster. They need to use more of their talent. I get it, every week you can't put the same people on TV. But still, they have a good amount of talent, but they don't have many really top stars that everybody knows, and casual fans or fans that are just not AEW fans that people would know. The only people they got that are really big stars are Jericho, Moxley, Kenny Omega, Cody, the Bucks, and Pac, I guess. Hangman Page. I don't see the guy as a big star. I see him as a mid-carder. The guy's a good athlete, good wrestler, but I see him as a mid-carder, not a top star. Everybody knows Dustin Rhodes, but he's not going to win the world title or anything. I doubt it. He's like a mid-carder, but he is a big name. So I think AEW needs more talent, 3 to 4 more wrestlers that are big-time names. Some of them could even be women they could bring in. Awesome Kong's a big name, I will say that, for the women's division. So, I just want to say that. I think AEW needs some more talent and a few bigger stars, 3 to 4 more big names. Maybe they'll get Luke Harper. That'll be good for them. Or maybe they'll get the Revival in 2020. I don't know. But that'd be good signees for AEW if they got Luke Harper and the Revival. Now I'll tell you what I liked about AEW Dynamite last night. I really liked the Cody Dustin Rhodes Lucha Brothers match. I thought it was really entertaining. I enjoyed it. I did not fast forward at all through it. I really liked it. It was a little bit too long. Could have ended like 5 minutes earlier. But I enjoyed the Cody Dustin Lucha Brothers versus Brothers tag match. I also liked MJF. Come here. Look at this little kitty. This is Midget. That's what Marco Stunt is, a midget. Anyways, my cat, that cat right there, would be more entertaining to me in the ring is Marco Stunt. So I liked what MJF said. His promo is really good. I wish he would have talked a little bit longer before DDP interrupted. I wanted to hear more of what MJF had to say. During the commercial, the picture-on-picture, MJF was seen going up to the Memphis Legends. Jimmy Valiant, the Boogie Woogie Man was there. Rock and Roll Express, Austin Idol. I don't remember who else was there. But I wish instead of during the commercial and instead of having DDP come out, I love DDP, but he didn't need to be involved. Really. I get it. He has a history with MJF in the past. So it makes sense that DDP came out to confront MJF. I get it. But instead, I would have had MJF have the Legends come in the ring and just have them rip them apart and roast them. And just tear them apart. Verbally. I thought that would have been great. That would have been awesome. Or give Austin Idol a microphone because that guy can probably still cut a promo. That guy was a really good promo when he was in his prime. Or he's still probably a good talker. Could have had Austin Idol on the mic going back and forth with MJF. So, anyways, I liked what MJF did. I just wish he would have brought the Legends in the ring and act like he's going to pay them respects and then just start ripping them and putting them down. And saying like, get out of my ring, this is my time, this is my ring, you're from the past, you're dinosaurs, get out of my ring. But instead DDP came out. I enjoyed that because of nostalgia. DDP was awesome when he's in WCW. I would say around 97 to 99, he was really damn good. Really entertaining. So I enjoyed DDP appearing on Dynamite. I don't think they needed him. And MJF didn't need him there. But I enjoyed seeing DDP because of nostalgia. He got a good pop. Got a really good reaction. What was really funny about DDP is when he was talking, he says MJF, I think he called him Maxwell. Jay Friedman is his name. He says about MJF, Maxwell, jerk off, or jack off Freeman. That was damn funny, I thought. I really laughed when he said that and called him jack off. So DDP gives a few diamond cutters. Out comes a butcher. MJF says, here comes the butcher and the blade to attack DDP because DDP is close with the Rhodes family. Dusty Rhodes always believed in DDP, that he could be a world champion when DDP did not believe it. Dusty believed in DDP, and Dusty was DDP's mentor. So Cody did not come out at all. I thought that was kind of weird. Instead, DDP came out and Dustin Rhodes came out. The Butcher and the Blade got diamond cuttered. Or one of them got diamond cuttered. The Bunny, Allie, did nothing really, except that's a bad idea to put Allie with the Butcher and the Blade as the Bunny. I think it's a stupid idea, and it's wasting Allie's talents. Let her be by herself. She was really good by herself in Impact Wrestling. I mean, the Bunny, for me, it does nothing. It's wasting her talent. She's a lot better as the Bunny. She just comes out looking hot. As Allie, she was better. So I like DDP coming out because of the nostalgia. Because I grew up as a teenager and as a kid, I grew up watching the guy. So what else did I like about AEW Dynamite? I liked the women's title match. I really did like the women's title match. Chris, what's her goddamn last name? Statlander, or something like that, against Riho for the AEW Women's Title. I loved and liked the women's. I didn't love it, but I liked it. I was really entertained. I was really getting into it, and then Brandy said something kind of funny on commentary. I think when Chris jumped off the top and hit her head or something on the mat, Brandy said something like, "Oh, that was stupid. You just knocked yourself out." I thought that was funny. I don't hate Brandy. I'm not annoyed by her, but I don't like her faction. I think it's a bad idea, again, by bad creative, whoever came up with it. So then, the women's title match I was enjoying, and then, of course, interference, Awesome Kong, some other woman, I forget her name. She's bald with Awesome Kong. I guess she joined the cult. And you had some white bald-headed bastard. I guess the guy was a Japanese deathmatch wrestler. I don't care about him. I never heard of him. I never heard of what company he worked for. I don't know. I don't know who he is. I don't care if he's a Japanese deathmatch wrestler. So what? I don't care about the guy. So I guess he's joined Brandy's cult. Because he had his head shaved. He gets taken out by Riho. But then Awesome Kong interfered, grabbed Chris's leg, and Riho then covers her or hit a move on her, and because Chris got distracted, then Riho kind of realized I won, but I didn't win the right way. I didn't want to win like that, and that was dumb. To have a women's title match and to have interference already? Come on, that's just lazy, creative. Instead, I would add when Kong grabbed the foot, and I get it, she cost Chris a match. So what? I don't care about that. Instead, I would have had a DQ. I would have just had Kong run in the ring, attack them both, and have it be a disqualification instead of having Chris get pinned clean and lose. You gotta build her up and not ever lose her first title match. I didn't like it. I would add a DQ with Kong running in, but they didn't do that. I don't got a problem with Riho retaining, but I kind of wanted and thought Riho should lose last night. She's still the champ. So I also liked the Pac attack on that Michael Nakasawa. The guy's a mid-carder, nobody to me. I liked and enjoyed that Pac attack down backstage. And then said to the camera, Kenny, why didn't you want to face me one-on-one one more time? And then Kenny runs to the back. The Kenny match with Hangman, I fast-forwarded through like at least probably 5 minutes of it against Private Party. I wasn't that entertained by it. Kenny Omega's, the guy's fucking overrated in my opinion. The guy was at his best when he was in New Japan like 2 years ago. So, I also liked what Jon Moxley did. That was just awesome. That was really good. Jon Moxley had the shirt on like he joined the Inner Circle. I was like, really? I was watching live and because NXT was on commercial. So, I was watching it and I thought, really, Moxley, you're not going to turn on Jericho. What the fuck? Turn on him already. Bust a bottle over his head. A little bit of the bubbly, Jericho's champagne. I think that's what the name of it is. A little bit of the bubbly. They actually sell it, I think, on AEW's AEW shop. Whatever.com it's called. So that was good. To end the show, that was a really good way to end it. Some thought, I got tweets, some thought it was too predictable. They saw it coming. Well, so what? I saw it coming. I was a little bit fooled. I was like, Moxley's really going to join, but then I was thinking the guy has got to turn. He's got to turn because he's going to face Jericho at the next pay-per-view. It was a good turn. I don't care if it's predictable. It was well fucking done. It was really well done. One thing I want to say, I don't think they should be putting Moxley against Jericho already. They should put it off until Double or Nothing in May. That's just how I would book it. I wouldn't put it on already on a pay-per-view. Because after Moxley, if he loses, who the hell? Jericho is like nobody else. Is a heel to face, a top baby face. He's like no one else to feud with. And I can't think of anybody else except Omega. I don't want to really see that. I've seen Jericho Omega enough. So, I don't know. Moxley and Cody are the top baby faces. And that's it. That's why I said AEW needs more talent. Now I'm going to talk about what I fucking hated about Dynamite last night. I fucking hated that the Dark Order came out and just, we're trying to get Christopher Daniels to join the Dark Order, giving him a mask. Put it on. You're part of the Dark Order. It was stupid. It's lazy, creative, bad creative. The Dark Order, the idea is fucking bad. It's bad creative in my opinion. If this was in WWE or any company, I would rip it and say that because I don't like it. I think it's stupid. It's not entertaining. It's a rip-off, in my opinion, of the NWO because why'd they name it Order? They're called the Dark Order. New World Order. First off, that's a slap in the face to the NWO, New World Order. The Dark Order having the name Order in their name is pathetic and a disgrace and a slap in the face to the NWO. That's just how I think about it and feel. Also, they're like trying to make it like a big time faction like they're the NWO. Well, they're not and they fucking never will be. Also, it's not even as good as the Black Scorpion idea and gimmick. That's what the fucking Dark Order is. Except for the bald guy. that doesn't wear a mask. The rest of them are fucking Black Scorpions 2.0s. That's how I feel about the Dark Order. They are the fucking Black Scorpion for 2020. A reborn Black Scorpion that nobody wants to fucking see or care about. If you care about the Dark Order, good for you. I don't. I fucking hate the gimmick. I absolutely hate it. Again, I look at it as a ripoff of the Black Scorpion and not as well done as the Black Scorpion build-up. That was more entertaining. If you want to make the Dark Order entertaining, Tony Khan, you probably came up with the idea. Why wouldn't you, like, have other wrestlers, other baby faces, like, disappear and stuff? Abduct them, have them disappear, do what the Black Scorpion gimmick and storyline did, where Black Scorpion was like doing black magic and doing magic and taking fans out of the crowd, putting them in a cage, having them disappear at a Clash of Champions in November 1990. Obviously the guy was not a real fan. He's probably paid actor or worked for WCW. I don't know who the guy was, but they took him like out from ringside. The guy is wearing a mask. That's what the fucking Dark Order reminds me of. A whole bunch of Black Scorpions that are not as entertaining as a Black Scorpion gimmick. And it was bad, because the Black Scorpion was revealed as Ric Flair at Starrcade 90. That was a bad idea. But still, the build-up, them doing black magic, doing magic tricks, having people disappear, a female fan of Sting, Black Scorpion took her at Halloween Havoc. Yeah, it was cheesy, but so what? I thought it was funny and I was entertained by it. What the Black Scorpion did in 1990 in WCW was way better than what the Dark Order is. So if the Dark Order could like do some magic, black magic, make wrestlers disappear, that'd make their gimmick a lot better and a lot more feared and more credible. I just see a whole bunch of guys in masks that are like Black Scorpions 2.0s. So I'm going on too long about the Dark Order. And I don't like how they built them up. Have like a cult. Like, oh, and it's always white guys watching the, I'm talking about the like video packages, Join the Dark Order that they put on. And vignettes, Join the Dark Order. It's always these white guys, either obese, fat white guys, or white guys that look like losers or watching the Dark Order. And then they join them. So basically, the Dark Order, all they can get is white guys that are losers. That's stupid. That's not creative. That's dumb. That's pathetic. A whole bunch of white guys that feel like they're losers and going nowhere. Oh, I'm going to join the Dark Order because I'm a loser. That's stupid as hell and not creative. That's bad creative. Instead, the Dark Order should be like creepy and doing black magic and, in my opinion, making wrestlers disappear for like weeks or months, and then having the wrestlers be brainwashed to stay in the Dark Order. That would be a better idea, in my opinion. So now let's get to NXT, what I really loved about NXT. I gotta go fast here because I don't got much time left before my camera cuts. The Dusty Classic, 2 matches last night. It was really good stuff. Good Dusty Classic tag team matches. Forgotten Sons against Imperium. Imperium wins. That was awesome. Fatal 4-Way main event was awesome. Keith Lee, Dominic, Grimes and Damian Priest. It was damn good. It was crazy spots in the main event. Keith Lee wins. He's getting a North American title shot. I loved that match. Loved that Keith Lee won. What else? To kick off the show, the women in the opening segment: Toni Storm, Rhea Ripley, Io Shirai, Bianca Belair, Candice LeRae come out. Kaylee Ray comes out. It was awesome. They all are on the mic talking. I liked how NXT last night had a lot of NXT UK talents on the show to build up and to hype UK TakeOver Blackpool this Sunday on the network. TakeOver Blackpool 2. So, and also Matt Riddle's promo, that was really good. Matt Riddle says him and Pete Dunne are a team in the Dusty Classic. They are the Broserweights. Tommaso Ciampa, his promos last night about getting Goldie back were fucking awesome. I loved Tommaso Ciampa's short promos they showed of him. I think they did like 2 separate ones. So I got nothing bad. And the women's 6-woman tag was really damn good. All those women are off the fucking charts. Super talented. I got nothing bad to say about NXT last night. Nothing. One of the tag matches, Undisputed Era's Dusty tag match, Dusty Classic tag match. It was kind of slow, but that's it. I got nothing bad to say about the show. So between the Wednesday Night Wars for January 8th, 2020, who won? From 1 to 10. Whoever's closer to 10 wins the night. In my opinion, it was the better show. AEW Dynamite last night, I give it a 6 out of 10. It gets a 6. Last night's NXT, I give it a 8. So NXT last night was the better show. They did not win in the ratings, but they were the better show in my opinion. Hope you enjoyed this Wednesday Night Wars first ever video, AEW versus NXT. In my opinion, NXT won the night and was better, even though they lost in the ratings by over 200,000. Who cares about ratings? I don't. Bye for now.